Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to the EVES auction room on this wonderful Thursday afternoon. Jordan Sitright's my name, no guesses what my role is today, but of course we do welcome you all here and appreciate you coming along. Of course, a warm welcome to everybody watching on the live stream, tuning in. Perhaps there's a couple of properties that have taken your fancy, couldn't make it to the auction, however you're quite interested to see what happens. Well, we very much welcome you along as well. Well, a couple of introductions before we get started. You'll see the names and faces up on the screen here, and well, every good frontman needs a good band. This is my band, folks, and you've got Robin to my left here. She'll assist with all of the technology that you see up on the screen, and then the other two names and faces, well, Craig and Mark, they are managers of our branches here in the Tauranga region, and they are also my negotiating team. Should we need a little negotiating off the auction floor, well, one of them will step in. But I'll explain how that works very shortly. We'll go to the conduct in just a second, but remind you, of course, you are cash unconditional buyers if you are here today planning on purchasing in the auction room. You also acknowledge you've done your due diligence and you have received the REA buying and selling your property guide. Of course, you also bid in accordance with the terms dictated in the contracts that would have been provided to you in that draft format. They've now been finalised and available outside should you wish final perusal. Well, to the conduct we go of auction. Well, you see it on the screen there. I'll just cover a couple of the points there. Vendor bidding. Now, vendor bids, they are purely a way of the current owners saying to you, the purchasers, well, hey, thank you for your bidding so far, but if you'd like to buy the property, you'll need to bid higher than this number. At that level, well, we're just not for sale. So it's purely a way to help you as the buyers, head you in the right direction, if you will, and try and assist you in changing ownership today. Vendor bids, well, they'll always be clearly labelled as vendor bids and always well below that reserve price as well. As I say, we're here to help you. Phone bid as well. If we do have any registered phone interest today, I'll point that out to you and make that very clear as well. But my understanding is that, well, pretty much, folks, what you see is what you've got in the room today, folks. Any questions along the way, please feel free to let me know. Raise your hand. I'll try not to mistake it for a bid. But if your intentions are to buy today, folks, let it be known to me. Upon the completion of the auction, if we do have a successful purchaser or purchasers, well, I require a couple of things from you. Firstly, your signature on the contract, sealing the deal, and also arranging and paying your 10% deposit, unless, of course, you've got a variation signed prior. All sound good? Perfect. We will continue on with our properties. Now, do of course just refer to that order of sale. You will have noted that 7 Cane Street was originally on that. It has now been withdrawn from auction. So, to lot 1 today, we see 38A Meadowland Street. Richard, well, he's been working pretty diligently on this one here, based out of our Cherrywood office there. And well, this one, it's got 60s bones, but it's wanting that modern day look. First home buyers or DIYers, well, not afraid to lift a finger or two. I think you could reap some great rewards here. A touch of modernisation, colour and flair, well, you could produce astonishing results. Legally described, it's a freehold estate, and you'll see the record of title there being SA 61A Folio 180, and you've got a legal area of 371 square metres, more or less. The settlement date, well, that's set for 20 working days from the date of the agreement, but with a little bit of flexibility up the sleeve should you need it. No chattels changes there on the screen there.
Correct.
Perfect. And I'll just refer to the further terms of sale page 23.0, the early release of deposit, just in regards to the solicitor's instructions there, and 24.00, the general terms of sale varied in the extent of vendor not in occupation of the property, quite a common one we see there. 25.0, the purchaser undertakes to take over the lease of the solar panel in accordance with the lease agreement with the solar company and the vendor. No questions on that basis, we will continue forward. Now you can regulate the temperature all year round. You've got that heat pump and the wood burner. Plus, as I mentioned, the 2 solar panels, well, they'll save that power bill, which of course is just an added bonus as prices for everyday living continue to rise. with a spacious basement, garaging, workshop and storage space, well, that provides plenty of room for all the toys and the weekend projects, whatever they might be. Also on offer, you've got that early Matua location with all the benefits of being situated in a great suburb. Plus, you're close to streets and pathways that offer great schooling, great reserves, and of course local shopping right nearby. 38A Meadowland Street, well, we offer it to you now. Cash unconditional buyers, that's who we're here for on auction day. Look around the room. This is the opportunity, folks. If this is your first time to an auction, now is the time to speak up if you'd like to buy. I'll call it first time around the room then. Second opportunity to start us away. Third time. Okay, look, doesn't look like we've got any cash for this one, Richard, but I know we've got some motivated vendors on this one, and I'm sure we won't be too long before we see a sold sticker up on that one. Wish you all the best on this. We'll close the auction. Any conditional interest or cash interest, go and see Richard. He'll be only too happy to help you out. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, we will continue on with lot 2 for today, being 2 8th Avenue. Ashleigh Diane Davidson, well, they've been marketing this wonderful property, and I mean, take a look at the photo there. It truly is a wonderful offering we have. Perched above the Pahutakawas on Devonport Road, number 2, 8th Avenue, offers a unique abode in great proximity to Memorial Park and the wider downtown CBD. Legally described, it's 591 square metres more or less of freehold land. Unique identifier is SA49A, folio 345. Your settlement date, well, that's set for Friday the 31st of March 2023, or other such date as mutually agreed upon between both parties there. Chattels list, you'll see it on the screen. No changes to the chattels there. Perfect, you can bid and buy with confidence today. Understated elegance reigns throughout this quality residence, and nothing has been overlooked to ensure easy, relaxed living. It's a modern kitchen with dual ovens and a conservatory or second living. Well, it's the perfect spot for relaxing, or perhaps if you have an overflow of guests. Extremely generous living room with botanical outlook, and during those colder months while the leaves have fallen, well, you can enjoy glimpses of the inner harbour and Memorial Park. All living, well, it's overly spacious and featured on one level, while the lower level boasts the oversized garaging and dedicated office. It is a wonderful home in a great location. And well, folks, this is the opportunity you've been waiting for if you're here to purchase 2 8th Avenue in the Avenues area. Call for an opening bid now, folks. Don't be shy if you're here to buy. I called it first time there around the room. Second opportunity. I won't be starting it, folks. Third time, we look for that cash buyer. Okay, look, doesn't look like we've got cash in the room for this one, but I'm sure you've got some parties who'll be pretty keen to get on the phone too. Let them know it's still available. Wish you all the best. Close the auction. Any interest, go and see Ash and Diane. They'll be happy to help.
Thanks, Jordan.
Thank you. Well, that concludes our auctions for today, folks. Really do appreciate you coming along and, of course, tuning in via the live stream. Wonderful list of properties up next Thursday. Hope to see you then. Thank you very much. Enjoy your afternoon.